unleashed, playing ADCs again. Blind picked Zeri this time around.
Yeah, actually going for the teleport. Maybe because he's against that AP champion. Realizes there's a chance he just gets forced out of lane.
Yeah, Cleanse would feel good this game. Is going to have to pick up a QSS at some point against Ken and Leona.
Orca, look at this guy. Looks at the opposing team comp, sees a Kennen, and takes exhaust.
Yeah, very wise move, I think. Cleanse needed, absolutely necessary for both ADCs this game. So much CC from either comp, and this is a game where I think SoftBank's mid-jungle are really going to have to step up. They have a nice combo again. They didn't get maybe their preference in the Orianna Vi, but to Leah Vi, very similar. This is a really popular combo in the LCK. We see Damwon play this all the time. It's like a bot side start for both junglers.
Yeah, and Taco will find out very shortly that he is in fact on Vision.
Yeah, going to get beat up a bit by the Kennen. And, if you didn't know, the reason Evie pushed his E there is because it gives you attack speed.
It does. Quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, it is heaps, like 40% even at level 1, I think.
And Taco is, yeah, I mean, it's going to be suffering.
Yeah, just blind pick Renekton in every game. Let the opponent choose if they want to take scaling or lane bullies into you. This time, Evie's gone for a lane bully. Yep, Orca usually taunts the other direction when he gets stunned by Leona's at level 1, and is going to be punished.
But he has that exhaust, which is going to be met by Marble's cleanse. Has to be careful, though. The potion is popping away, and Feng finding a good amount of damage for himself. Marble feeling very happy that there is no longer lethal tempo in this game.
Yep. Little maybe overextend on the trade there at the end for Marble, but still going to feel really good to get the flash off of Orca. Loses so much agency on the Shen.
Yeah, but 65's coming down already. 65 already here.
No cleanse on Marble.
Yeah, Marble has flash. Oh, God. We'll be able to flash away, but the permafrost comes through, as does that piercing arrow. Now Vista going to have to flash away as well. This does give Forest time up at that top side to maybe look for some counter jungling. But at the moment, he's just continuing on with his camps, and it's DCG who strike first.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's on a ward, but he is having DCG ping directly on his head right now.
Yeah, he was when he did the Raptors.
Yeah, so they know exactly where this Vi is, and they know that he hasn't crossed into their jungle yet. Forest not going to take advantage of this Sejuani. Ganking early, and it's just going to be a punish from 665. Well played. Once again, getting his team an advantage in the early game, getting the better of Forest so far. Dasher's down a little XP. Maybe a ward cleared by Cruscado somewhere.
Yeah, now this scuttle will be contested.
665
smite it away. Oh, no, he doesn't. Forest gets it, but the permafrost comes through.
Orca's coming.
Yeah, Taco on this side of the map as well, but just getting shoved in relentlessly by this Kennen.
Yeah, has no way to move there. I think intelligent to stand his ground there, Forest, when he has so much priority in the top lane. Orca ends up, roaming mid, standing around. Not much for him to do here, and Marble's going to appreciate some free time in the bottom lane. Got a nice dash there out of Dasher's shove from the Talia.
Yeah, probably certain demise.
Yeah, with Vista right there.
If he gets hit by that, but yeah, nice dodge away. Still, very low on mana now because of it.
Yeah, so is Dasher though, so he should be okay. Forrest going to get the double crabs here, so that is some punishment.
Number 65 here, Cruscado playing very aggressively. Is he going to be able to find these auto attacks, weave them through the minions? It doesn't look like
no
for
flash,
now.
665.
But the cleanse does come through. 65 getting very low, stuns. Here comes the Vault Breaker, but they're denying all these auto attacks. The strength of the Shin is being shown. Cruscado flashes forward, but gets immediately stunned up. One more auto attack will do it. He finds it. There's no triumph though, so he will just be taken out. Now Orca trying to sidestep away from that seismic shove, not able to do so, and he will be taken out as well. It's 3 kills in favor of SoftBank, just the 1 in response there for DCG.
Yeah, it was a risky play for DCG to take. They're down a lot of summoners here, and they get punished for it. Well played by the side of SoftBank, bouncing back into this game, getting a little gold lead for themselves. And Shen no sums here, and Sejuani no sums either, and the engage is also just onto a Leona to begin with. Orca lands a CC onto the Vi, but no follow-up. Nice W from the Shen, but
Oh, picture. 65 going for that dragon. Won't be able to get it. Vaultbreaker should get Forest out to safety, and it does.
Yeah, and long story short for the replay, they clean up a couple kills and pick up the dragon for themselves. DCG looking for something, but there's no one to find down here.
Yeah, but Forest can't do anything. He is so low, and now DCG are just going to be able to deny Marble from ever getting back to his lane.
Oh. Dasher, massive overstay in the mid lane and loses his flash for it.
Yeah, Cascada does take a lot of damage, though, and Dasher, because he survived, loses flash, but able to come back to lane, and now should feel pretty comfortable.
Yeah, should be fine. Vamp Scepter for the Zeri, but hard to really just sit there and hit waves.
You have to be careful now, though. Dasher going to be very vulnerable if 65 can get to level 6, although he has been slowed down a lot, and partly because he found that early gank.
Yeah, and his bot lane not able to capitalize on it all that massively because Orca just left lane to go roam, try and make plays elsewhere, and those plays did not work out, so Marble is feeling okay in this game. Not amazing. He's had much better starts so far, so we'll see how he does in a losing lane as MF. Not often a place you find yourself on this champion. Orca positioning very aggressively, but both junglers down here too. This could get spicy. Ulti is up for the Talia.
Yeah, Feng has flash, but no cleanse, importantly. Here comes that Weaver's wall. Feng's going to be able to flash out if he needs to, but he just sidesteps that seismic shove, and now Dasher is taking a lot of damage. That piercing arrow, one more Halo arrows would maybe do it. Not able to find it, though. A lot of damage answered back. The double tap, and Marble able to dodge out there of that double up, but 65 now, seismic shove lands onto him. The ignite comes through, and that is going to be another kill. It is traded, but here comes Cascada. He pops that lightning crash. There is no Vault Breaker available for Forest. There's no cease and desist, and Cascada, he dodges out of that seismic shove. No flash, though, means there's not really any true angle for him.
Almost predicts the dash there from Forest. I don't think it kills him anyway.
Up top, Taco playing aggressively into Evie, who pops that slicing Maelstrom and will be able to get away. But still now, is there a honey fruit? It looks like he's headed to one.
And honestly, Marble just salvages this play, plays out of his mind here to finish off Feng. Feng, to begin with, is playing ridiculously well on this Varus to almost kill Dasher there. Nice exhaust from Orca too, but this flash from Marble to finish off the kill on Feng and then sidestep the Shen taunt. Ridiculous from him. Just a slight misposition, I think, against the Sejuani here. He walks into turret range needlessly and goes down for it. Cascada looks very scary on the flank here, but Forest was able to protect his teammates despite only being level 5. And then what happened here?
Well, Taco just finds him.
Caught.
Oh, yeah, and Feng's here.
How is a Varus coming from my Raptors here? Where is this guy going? He's dead for sure. Yeah, goes down. Evie does have a death to his name and is now down 20 CS in the top lane. Taco picking up a plate for himself too.
Yeah, oh my god, the Glacial Prison will find its mark in Cascada. Something that DCG are very good at, just giving him over that kill.
Yeah, and Forest and Vista just feel like they haven't been on the map for about a minute and a half right now. As 665 and Orca just running rampant.
What happened here? Oh.
Does Feng go down here? Amazing flash by Feng. They don't wait for the Talia shove. This is... Yeah, okay, so this is why they've been off the map, because they failed a mid play there, SoftBank. And DCG punished them the maximum here. Dasher thinks he is much safer than he is just down a lot of numbers here. Walks back into the Sejuani ulti. Nice skill shot there from 665. And SoftBank felt like they got an advantage in the bot lane and then immediately faltered across the map, all over the map.
Yeah, but Marble's still very strong, and ultimately, in game number 2, the game they did win, it was him on this misfortune that was able to do more than enough to get them across the line, and so it's going to be looking to him to do that again. Of course, the rest of the map isn't actually that weak. 2-1-3 is Dasher on the Talia, looking pretty strong for himself, but certainly is going to be vulnerable all game to the likes of a Renekton and a Sejuani. Yeah,
and we've seen what Cascada can do in a game where he has a slow start. This game, he is 3-1, 200 gold shut down on the Zeri. You're going to have to deal with this guy on the side of SoftBank. It's going to have to be Dasher and Forest playing cleanly in these team fights to deal with the Zeri.
Yeah, and I wonder if we just see later on in this game Chris Carter picking up his Zhonya's. We see it internationally occasionally.
Yeah.
Because you do have magic damage scaling as aggression out of the top lane. Evie will be going down. Taco maybe. Oh, the Shin ult to stand united, but 6-5. Oh my god, how have they done this? Oh god. Yeah, Evie's going to be out. He's actually playing aggressively, chasing.
Yeah, there's no flash onto Taco, so he's not that much of a threat on the cannon.
Oh, he was looking for the kill onto 6-5, but Orca very intelligently standing in the pathway of that shuriken. Now, it is still Evie going to be losing stuff for this play, while the Dragon's picked up on the bottom side of the rift, and Feng is escorted as far away from his tower as possible.
Yeah, it is just Feng suffering. Similar to Game 2, I think DCG have been just forced to play around the top lane. They have a very strong Renekton, and the bot lane fights are a little less one-sided, so you understand why they go for the dive. Evie plays really well there.
Oh, Feng, he's going to get taken out. The cleanse coming through there from Marble. They're not able to find auto attack damage, and eventually we are able to get the kill, but here comes Chris Carter. That's one kill. Can he find another? It's Forest getting very, very low. 6-5 does go down, but Chris Carter, he's able to flash forward. He finds another one. It's a double kill. Can it be a triple kill? Looking very low. No. Oh, my God. He almost gets out, but he does get taken down. A triple kill for Chris Carter. Dasher gets that shutdown though, and he should be able to pick up the kill onto Orca, who's trying to sidestep, but there's nowhere for him to run. And it's SoftBank who come up trumps. A big shutdown there onto Dasher. 2 kills for him, but a triple kill for Chris Carter.
Yeah, Dasher going to be massive on this Talia now. I forgot about this guy's Talia. We saw it last playoffs. He was ridiculous on this champion, so a lot of resources for him now. As I have no idea how, but it's a TP from Chris Carter. He cancels his base to make this TP, get here first. Marble this time around not able to dodge out of the CC. Gets one tap by Chris Carter when he gets here. There's one nice shove from Dasher, and I think he's got a couple more in him. Both the supports playing out of their mind, trying to keep their mid laners alive here. Nice play from Vista initially, and then Orca with the taunt. But it's SoftBank who initially make the play, and then DCG who kind of try to save their weak side there, but don't manage to do it. 6 kills on Chris Carter, though. Both these mid laners mega fed.
Yeah, extremely fed are they both, but it is honestly SoftBank who have evened up the gold, in fact, taken a lead for themselves, and they're up those 2 dragons, so pressure onto DCG to come back into this one. They started off really well, and Taco is still an absolute menace up on that top side. Gonna have to see if he can join the rest of the team on these future dragons. Nice sidestep from Dasher, and that's just gonna be the Glacial Prison going wide, but no follow-up damage, and 6-5 just continuing to go forward.
Yeah, 6-5 just runs around in circles and dodges every skill shot on the side of SoftBank, and will get out just losing his ulti there.
Yeah, not the most damning cooldown of all time as Taco once again going aggressive onto Evie. He's going to be a trade of those 2 ults. The Merc Treads, meaning the CC coming through from this cannon, is pretty lackluster, I suppose is a good word.
Yeah, 6-5 no ulti here.
Yeah, but what a fantastic dash from Chris Carter. Gets him well outside the range of this Vi. Look for Chris Carter, the lightning crash. It's a really nice bullet time though. It stops Chris Carter from being able to offload damage, and Vista finds a stun onto him. They found everything onto Chris Carter. This is your 6 kill mid laner, and a double kill now for Marble. As down will go everyone on the side of DCG. Now Feng able to find 1 kill back there on to Marble, but it's a bit too little too late, as it's once again SoftBank who are winning out in that extended trade.
Yeah, Dasher unstoppable. The engage is whiffed by Forest initially onto Chris Carter. Nice dash over the wall there.
Oh my, look at Taco though.
Yeah, 500 gold in plates, massively ahead in the top lane. Needs to get himself to these fights though to have an impact.
Wow, and he's going, well, what is that item called?
Stridebreaker.
That's it.
And honestly, this is just a montage team fight for Vista. Really, he's stunned 6-5 here to enable his team to land all the CC onto him, then this E onto Chris Carter. Absolute max range there. Finishes him off. Also flashes onto Orca to finish him off. Maybe some support versus support spite there, as I don't think they needed that kill onto the Shen, and might have been more usefully to use his flash onto Feng. Ultimately, Feng goes down though. Does pick up Marble, but...
Happy campers.
Yeah.
The LJL representative SoftBank's coaching team, as they still are finding some success here. Oh, no Dominus. No Dominus for Taco. Might have made enough ground, though. Getting that stride breaker, getting that stun, and we'll just zoom on out of there. Cleanse now coming out of Feng as that Solar Flare connected with him. Stunning him up. Chris Carter, though, he's going to get that first tower of the game up here on the top side. quickly answered back.
Oh, Rift Trail dropped.
Yeah, we might be even able to look for a second as...
Evie has ulti, though. He can clear this wave.
Yeah, but he can't clear the Rift Herald.
Yeah, very good point. And he's only level 10. He'd really like to get level 11 before he uses his ult. But
everyone up here, though, Evie misses out on that Shuriken as Lightning Crash used. Vista's found his way onto Cascada, and Cascada nowhere to go. Just CC'd for so long. The Taco's here now. Evie might just make it away. Evie's made it out somehow. Orca, 665, they're going down. Taco's next. There's no way out for this Croc. And Orca will fall shortly after.
yeah, and this is something we see so often. Kennen can falter. He can fall behind early, but he has so much impact in these fights. Taco not able to find anything at all in this fight. No cleanse on Feng. Evie might just kill this guy.
One Q would
Can he
do
land the
it,
Q?
but Feng... Oh!
Wow.
So close, but Evie able to get out on 1 HP, teleport to the mid lane, save his tower, and even pick up a kill there. And it's just SoftBank winning everywhere.
Evie from so behind just puts his team super ahead with this play, dodges the side Sejuani ult with that sidestep, and recognizes that they don't need his ult damage to finish Cascada. It's enough that he stunned him so that the MF can finish him off, and survives on a sliver of HP too. Baits 665 in, channels his recall now, and then goes mid and kills this Varus.
Now Forest charging up that Q. We'll find a pretty substantial amount of damage there onto Orca.
2 levels up on 665 is Forest playing very aggressively.
Yeah, able to do so, of course, with that lead you just mentioned. Now it's Dragon number 3. This could be soul point for SoftBank. When they won game number 2, it was off the back of a lot of early Dragons, and DCG not able to stop it here.
Yeah, 665 maybe can go for a steal here.
Yeah, they're
Flip the
looking for
ward
a
over.
fight.
Yeah, it's a flip.
He is getting in there. The flip comes through, and it's going to be Forest who picks up the smite there. Taco finds his way now onto the carry, and a massive team fight coming out this time from DCG. Evie finds a lot of damage and a lot of time for his team with a fantastic slicing Maelstrom. Marble trying to utilize that misfortune ult, but not able to find all that much. Dasher coming in. Cascada trying to kite, but he gets hit. What a fantastic seismic shove, and what a fantastic team fight once again from SoftBank Hawks.
Yeah, well played by Dasher there. DCG making it difficult for them, though. I don't know where all that AoE damage came onto the front line of SoftBank. Vista and Forest just got one shot by something, maybe just the Zeri damage, 2 items.
11-1 is Dasher now on this Talia.
Yeah, and we weren't happy with his performance on these ADCs as the smite is so close. The moment it drops to 1100, gets smited away. And look at the damage on these guys. It's just the Zeri W plus the ulti. Nearly one-shots these guys, and Evie saves that fight for his team. Dasher is able to clean up an extra kill on the end here with his ulti. As the MF ult doesn't accomplish all that much, and he almost picks up Feng too, but has to move to make sure he can finish Cascada.
The important part about that too is 665 went in to try and smite that away and does not have upgraded smite. So it was just never a winning smite. It still isn't upgraded now.
Yeah, okay. I didn't even realize he is so behind on this Sejuani. It's 18 minutes, 19 almost. Still doesn't have his upgraded smite.
Now Infernal Soul on the horizon here in favor of SoftBank. It's DCG though playing aggressive in this mid lane.
Yeah, and SoftBank are honestly such a good team that you have to favor them when they can get onto soul points so quickly into a game. 18 minutes in.
Yeah.
DCG have made nothing easy for SoftBank this entire series, though.
Yeah, it won't be easy to close out if the recent games or anything to go off. But importantly, I think we are going to end up going to a game 5. SoftBank fighting back here. They don't want to go down. It's looking like the same as last time. 6-5 just facing into his bush. Is going to get that Arc of the Soul away. Matched, though, by that ultimate from Viber. Cascada's here in 65. He's not going down. Flash ball from Vista, though. And what a decisive fight. But Cascada just out of range. All of that bullet time still will be found, though, as Dasher able to get here. Able to use the Weaver's Wall now, too. They're looking for 665 still as Feng. He tries to send that Chain of Corruption over, trying to find the kill there, but Evie is in there. Feng trying to find the damage. He does not have anywhere near enough, and 4 members of DCG go down. Nothing in response as Taco just heading away at this bot tower.
Yeah, has TP, decides to not commit it. Maybe didn't have it up at the beginning of that fight. Will he TP to stop this Baron? He has a Shen ulti, maybe.
Yeah, there's an angle, I think, if he does choose to go
There's
there.
no ward.
Teleport coming in this time from Dasher, so...
Yeah, there's no ward for Taco.
Yeah, no way for him to know, no way for him to get in. They're going to see it. He is teleporting. They are looking for this. Is there anyone else? Chris Carter can teleport in. We all can teleport in now, channeling over that wall. DCG, though, they can't find anything. They're too slow on the play. And it's just going to cost them that teleport from Taco for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Taco, I guess you could say they traded Dasher's TP for it, but you're not happy with that if you're DCG. It's a scary-looking engage for SoftBank as
But watch
Taco
Vista.
doesn't have his TP. Yeah, Vista playing out of his mind to get onto Cascada there. Marble not quite in range to finish off the Zeri, but someone manages to. It's Dasher, and then he walls off the Sejuani. Once the Sejuani goes down, you can already probably commit onto the Baron, but Evie gets a little bonus for them in picking up Feng on the back end too.
Yeah, and that goal difference over time, you see it on your screen there. It currently sits at about 7k. Well, I guess about 6 is more accurate, but still a very sizable advantage for the side of SoftBank. They're looking for Orca. Orca's going to be able to taunt away, maybe get able to that blast going, one auto attack. No, just taken out. And the cease and desist now. Feng's dead. Everyone just falling like flies on the side of DCG as SoftBank Hawks are truly turning it around.
Yeah, and they're looking a lot cleaner with their lead this time around compared to games 2 and 3. And it's a lot of work for Cascada and Taco to do. Taco still very strong in this game.
Yeah, but nothing compared to Dasher, who is something like 12-1, 13-1 at this point.
Yeah, and has to play out of his mind to have as much impact as Evie just flashing in with the cannon ulti, really. Even from behind on this cannon.
13, 1, and 10.
Yeah, monstrously fed. He looks really good on these AP champs, and this is kind of something me and you have both been calling for from some of these mid laners. If you're not performing on the ADC's mid, as Dasher kind of hasn't been this series, outside of the early game, just pick the AP champs. And this is looking like a second game for Dasher on an AP mid and a second win for SoftBank.
Yeah, now this is Dragon Soul, of course, on the horizon. The Baron buff not going to be getting utilized all that much, but we'll see what happens here. SoftBank, they're trying to fight for this mid lane control as Cascada pushes it out slowly. Vista is going to miss on that Zenith Blade. 6-5 able to Arctic Assault across the wall. Now, how are we going to contest this Dragon for the side of DCG? It feels like no matter what you do, SoftBank can just run at you and they can take you out near on immediately.
Yeah, you don't want to flip this if you're SoftBank. You want to make them run into you and take the fight. You're much stronger at this point, even have the Baron buffs.
7k HP, Evie just biding time on that side lane. Vista trying to find his way in. Orca on the back line, he's distracting. And this is going to be a very low Dragon! And 6-5 able to smite it out. Now DCG, they just have to leave. They don't need to commit to this. They got what they needed. They got the stop on that Soul. Orca flashing away. No one going down for the side of DCG. And this game could have been just extended. 6-5 though, he's being looked at. Chris Carter has to be so careful. The Soul Flare misses. He's not able to get the dash across the wall. And he's getting eliminated. There's nothing for Chris Carter to do. And just like that, the ivory tower comes crumbling down as yes, you got the Dragon, but it's SoftBank who once again take the fight.
Yeah, for a second there, it looked like DCG had made out like bandits. Orca flashing away in the mid lane, but they get caught, they get surrounded. I think a really intelligent flank from Forrest in that fight. Doesn't lose his cool once he loses the smite fight to 6-6-5, who probably keeps his team in the game for maybe another 5 minutes by denying that, but yeah, they won't lose any inhibs, so his team is still in this game for probably another 5 minutes off of a nice smite from 6-6-5, but so much gold going to SoftBank between these towers and all the kills they just picked up.
Yeah, I mean, just take a look at the items. It is so incomparable. Cascada trying to work on his third while we almost have 4 finished for Dasher. Same can be said for the AD carries. It's 2 to 1.5.
Yeah. And it's going to be a Rabadon's recall. Dasher, I have no complaints about his build this game. This is perfect out of him. And yeah, he's looking to just solo this game for his team. Also, just a 700 gold shutdown on Marble, who continues to get this MF. Maybe something for DCG to look at. Denying. Assuming this is going to another game.
Yeah, I have to think it will be.
Yeah.
Because DCG look well and truly clocked out. They're 12k gold behind. And it would take some ridiculous performance.
Just look at all the deaths on DCG. So many kills for the side of SoftBank.
Yeah, and we're certainly going to beat the record of last series. I think we probably already have.
Yeah, we're on 50 kills again.
Taco,
Evie,
though, he's finding Taco. I mean, Evie up on the top side. Not going to be able to look for that dive, however, but still, good look at Forest. He's gone way too deep. That's a shutdown in favor of DCG. Not sure what happened there, but Forest absolutely sending it.
Yeah, Dasher must have been hit by the Varus ulti there, so he couldn't follow up on Forest engage.
Yeah,
looks like Feng used both sums.
Yeah, they tried to get that tower there with that Weaver's wall, but just too much wave clear able to come out there from the side of DCG.
Yeah, and I think that would have made sense to use before you sent it with the Vi to see if you could fish for a free tower there. But yeah, ultimately Force just goes down. They weren't able to follow up. Hopefully we get a replay soon. Vista not even using his ulti. Means it must have been some horrific mishap for the side of SoftBank, because DCG just seemed to be bringing it out of them.
Yeah, now it is still a ridiculous gold lead for SoftBank.
Yeah, and the gold also just exactly where you want it.
Yeah.
Kennen, probably of these carries, the one who least needs gold. Definitely of these carries, the one who least needs gold.
Yeah, I mean, Dasher, he's now going to be working on his last item while we only have 2 for Feng. 2 items on the Varus.
Yeah.
Ivy trying to find Chris Carter, won't be able to do so, gets locked up, has to flash away. But here goes Forrest. Forrest found his way onto Chris Carter, does hit him out of that solar flare, but there is just so much damage coming through. Down does go that Zeri, and down does go Taco, who just gets 1 shot.
On Marvel, it looked like he maybe could do something to this MF, but yeah, the Kennen ulti comes back up.
Yeah, flash forward, Vista finds a way into Feng. Yeah, no cleanse, no nothing. Chain of Corruption comes out. It's going to lock down Forest, but Vista once again able to stop this in its tracks. Now it's only going to be 665 to try and defend it with the teleports coming through. There's nothing he can do. And we, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be going to a game number 5. DCG and SoftBank continues to give.
Yeah, and we'll see. We will now see, have DCG improved enough to take out this SoftBank team who took them out last time around. DCG, you can definitely see the improvements, especially earlier on in the series, but it seems like they're running out of steam a little bit. SoftBank dominant in that last game. When they flashed onto Feng in that last fight, Marvel ulted him on the MF. He died before the first wave from the MF ult even reached him. Just 1 shot by Dasher. Massive game from him.
Yep. Dasher getting every single kill on the map and utilizing it perfectly there. No mistakes out of him. Evie on your screen, rough lane phase, but able to hang in there and pretty much do all he needed to do. You know, the majority of those fights were just 4v5. Evie was